selection, yeah, my pleasure, yeah.
So Carl Marah is going to do 20-minute set and I'll come back. I'll get out of the way, let him get on with it. Carl Marah, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, hello folks, thanks for coming down and thanks for watching if you're on the interwebs at the moment. Here's a song of mine called Roll the Dice. Of the direction our love may go. Maybe we should roll the dice, because otherwise we won't know. Take me in your loving arms, or show me the door if you choose. But maybe we should roll the dice, we'll be better off but win or lose. It's crazy, but I just get so jealous when I see you walking with some other guy. Maybe I'm just overzealous, but I can't take much more, girl. I've got to make you mine. Oh, lately I've been thinking of the direction our love may go. Maybe we should roll the dice, because otherwise we won't be in your loving arms, or show me the door if you choose. But maybe we should roll the dice, we'll be better off win or lose. Don't blame me for my captivation. You captured my heart, dear, when you caught my eye. Baby, we're the real thing. We could go the long run. Let's give it a try. Oh, lately I've been thinking of the direction our love may go. Maybe we should roll the dice, because otherwise we won't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just let him roll. 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 Just let him roll. Oh yeah, baby, I think you're the one. So come on now. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, my name's Carl Marah. I'm originally from Dunbar, East Lothian, but I've been up in Edinburgh for about 10 years now. And I play in a band called Logan's Close. If you haven't checked us out, you should. We're alright. And now I'm playing some of my own tunes on the side too, so busy, busy, busy. Here's a song. It's called It's a Long Way to Oban. It's about when myself and my lovely partner cycled from Edinburgh to Oban It's long. It's too long, I think. It's not worth the cycle, really. It's a bit boring along the Union Canal for most of it. But here's a tune inspired by that little journey. It's called Long Way to Open. It's a long, long, long way to open. It's a long, long, long way to go. And I'm trying hard to reach you. Trying hard to reach you going home. But I fear that when I get there, you'll be gone. Swept up by the winds of the latest storm. Hold fast, my love, I've got miles to go. The road isn't kind and I need you to know that I'd ride all night to you. It's a long, long, long time without you. And I long, long, long to see your face. And I hold on to that memory, the one that I never will replace. But each day without you, those colors turn to gray. Those lines that once so clear are fading away. So onward I race to the memory of you. Stay with me now and know that it's true that I'd ride all night to you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. She's gone, gone, gone away from Oban, and with her departed everything that I long for. But here by the water, under the moon, I see something more. After a storm, there follows a new sunbeam, casting light upon those sunken dreams. The end of one road is the start of a new. The journey it took is ingrained into you. So ride and find your you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh yeah 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 yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Thank you very much. Thank you. Usually do a bit of a sort of sing-along bit at the end of that song, but seeing as we wouldn't probably hear the singing back, I thought I'd just get that. Okay, so yeah, I've been doing a tour around the UK for the past few weeks, which has been great. and I've seen a lot of beautiful places, from London to Ullapool and most of the places in between. It's been great, and when I'm not doing tours like that, I'm playing covers in the pubs of Edinburgh often. You may spot me playing regular hits such as Where It Began and the rest of that, like, you know. And it's a pretty fun job, to be honest, as an income. I'm you know, play some tunes in the pub, that's all right. And this next song is about that lifestyle. It's kind of like if Billy Joel has Piano Man, then this is my sort of pub singer man tune. It's called Stags and Hens. Well, it's Friday night again at the Fox and Fun. Jim at the bar is waiting on his favorite song, and the boss man's name is Dan, and he's knocking back fireballs as fast as he can, while I'm stood alone, perched behind a microphone. And in come the stags and hens, in come the suits taking gear in the gents. The old boys prop up the bar like they always do. They say play us that piano song, and we promise that we'll all try and sing along. Come now boy, don't say goodnight so soon, because the fat old lady's singing one more tune. Well, it's a typical weekend bash. We've got a whistle, binkies, and a late strum mash, and I'm sitting here on a stool trying to play it cool. Then I do shots at each of the bars, singing tonight baby the streets are ours, and I forget the words but nobody seems to care. Then in come the stags and hens, in come the suits taking gear in the gents. The old boys prop up the bar like they always do. They say play us that piano song, and we promise that we'll all try and sing along. Come now boy, don't say goodnight so soon, because the fat old lady's singing one more tune. Ah, but we're reaching closing time. The last order's bell has well and truly chimed, and I'm looking for a place to go, but there's nowhere open for a guy like me. Then in come the stags and hens, in come the suits taking gear in the gents. The old boys prop up the bar like they always do. They say play us that piano song, and we promise that we'll all try and sing along. Come now boy, don't say goodnight so soon, because the fat old lady's singing one more tune. Do-do-do-do. Because the fat old lady's singing one more tune. Da-da-da-da. Because the fat old lady's singing one more tune. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna strap this guy on for this next tune. This is a harmonica, and this is a harmonica holder. Maybe you've seen somebody use this before. They're back in vogue, I think, since that film came out about Mr. Bob. Anywho, this is me trying to do a bit of a sort of Hank Williams-y thing, I think. But let me know if it's anywhere near the mark. This one's called It Takes One to Know One. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know how many lies till they pack up and go. I was dishonest, you were a cheat. Now I love sleeping rough on the street. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know. Tell me, how far did you think this would go? I never bothered, you never cared. Now our love will never be repaired. But I shouldn't mind. But sometimes I feel time to time that though we were always at odds, even at worst it beats so right in this hearse. To the grave truth that we're through. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know. Sometimes it's better to just let them go. You go my own way, and I'll be just fine while I tend to this heartbreak of mine. But I shouldn't mind. But sometimes I feel time to time that though we were always at odds, even at worst it beats so right in this house. To the grave that we're through. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know just how hard it feels when you're this low. I miss the drama you love to act. Can we try again? Please take me back. Thank you. All right. I think we've got maybe time for one more wee tune for now. Let's see. This one is about when you're in a relationship and you have this little argument where you think one of you is the one who's always right, and then there's the other one
which is me, who thinks I'm right despite being wrong, and insists forever that I'm still right. But it's nice to be in a relationship where you're with someone who is right for you. This is about me being in a relationship with the right person. It's called You're Always Right.
You know you're always fighting for the last word to say, and you're always certain that there's a better way. You think I'd write a song about how you were wrong, but I'd be lying to myself because you're always right. Ooh, you never put a foot out of place. You cross the room with style and grace. I wish that I could live my life like you're living yours. And when I make mistakes, luckily for my own sakes, I know you're here with me to put me back on course. You know you're always fighting for the last word to say, and you're always certain that there's a better way. You think I'd write a song about how you were wrong, but I'd be lying to myself because you're always right. Oh, and even when I'm in a real big mess, you help me out and save me from distress. And even when I let you down, you help me turn it back around. You always know best. I know that for the rest of my life I'll be incorrect but right in love. You know you're always fighting for the last word to say, and you're always certain that there's a better way. You think I'd write a song about how you were wrong, but I'd be lying to myself because you're always right. Yes, you are. Da, 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 da. You know you're always right. 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 Thank you.
Don't go away. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being with us this evening on the Monday Night Medicine show. Folks, there's some interaction going on in the channel frame already. It's in the comments on the window that you're watching on. And we are broadcasting to 15 different outlets tonight, and most of the channels have got somebody watching. It's been, I can tell that. It's interesting to see, and we've got a bigger audience this week than any week. Well,
that's what we want.
Carl.
That is what we want.
Carl, this is great. So, thanks for tuning in. Particular thanks to our patrons at patreon.com for keeping me alive, basically. I'd be stranded in a lay-by, or even worse, at Fraser's place.
Oh.
Done by at my house. Fraser looks after the moose for me as well at some point. The moose is nicely parked up here at Teapot Studios, and we thank Robin and everybody here, Jamie behind the cameras, for putting this together. And it takes a bit doing, guys. It's worthwhile as long as you're viewing. Please do share it if you're enjoying the show tonight. Right, let's get down to brass tacks. Logan's close.
Yes.
Dunbar.
Yes.
Is it a rock and roll capital?
Well, it feels like it sort of is becoming one. It's obviously a very small fishing kind of town.
Yeah.
But I know so many musicians in Dunbar, and I don't know what it is.
The borders are like that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, in every country, it's kind of like there's people moving around and they're mixing and matching with each other.
I've always just assumed that, like, when it's a small town and there's not much to do, you either get into arty musician stuff or you just become a bit of a menace.
What, like?
It's like one of the two options in life.
Like
or some people told that, like, in between ground a bit as well, but...
Like Shetland, you mean?
Maybe.
You should go to Shetland.
Yeah, we'll find out. The Shetland Neds. Like,
yeah. So you went on a whole load of tours?
Yeah, I've been around. Recently, I mean, last year we went around Europe for 3 weeks, which was amazing. Yeah. So cool. And like
story about Kula Shaker, I need it from the road.
Yeah. Oh, that is a good one, actually. So we played in Paris at this nice theatre hall.
Throw that in.
We did. Played at this place called the Alhambra Theatre in Paris. Nice. And supporting Kula Shaker, and we did the loadout afterwards, and I said bye and everything, and like there was this black backpack, and we were like, oh, I guess that's one of ours, right? So we took it and we drove like out to the Airbnb, and then I get like a phone call from their manager.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got my number, but he got it. He was like, "Did you guys by any chance pick up a black backpack?" And we're like, yeah, actually, there was a random one. Yeah, that's Crispin's. It's got his passport in it. We need it immediately. Like, we can't leave tomorrow until we get it. We're like, oh, or not. So, but luckily I was in the van anyway. So I was like, right, about town, straight back to the centre of Paris. Gave him his passport and technically saved their tour. I think. Sort of temporarily ruined it and then undid the ruining. But
how many did you do with Kula Shaker?
It was just the 2 gigs actually. One in Rome, one in Paris. Not bad.
One in Paris. Munich,
it was cool.
New York.
Yeah, I mean, next time maybe. That was great. That was really good. Yeah, amazing.
So, what other countries in and out of?
So we'd been in. We did a show in Denmark. Then it was a bunch in Germany. We went to Prague in Czech Republic.
Hey.
Then it was the Italy one and the France one.
Yeah.
And I think that more or less we've played in Spain before.
Okay, who out of those countries, and we'll include Scotland. No, we won't. We'll leave Scotland out because you might be biased. Which country is the most psychedelic?
Psychedelic
Of the lot.
I mean,
because you're quite psychedelic.
I think if you're talking about the most sideburns and similar haircuts, it's Germany for sure. Like, there's an abundance of people who look like me in Germany, so I guess that counts as the winner, like straight up.
And you recorded in Hamburg.
Yeah, we did our album in Hamburg with a guy called Dennis Rocks, if he's watching.
Okay.
He's the man. He's the man, and he has sideburns.
You did that. Would you have done that because the Beatles went there?
I mean, that may have been a very good coincidence. Yeah. But we bumped into Dennis when we played in Hamburg, and checked out his studio. Yeah. And it's got all the vintage Wurlitzers and Hammonds, and like literally it's like a treasure trove of gear. So it was an easy choice.
Don't tell me it was in the red light district of Hamburg as well.
We were staying in the St. Pauli, but the studio was slightly further away.
Beatles went to, yeah,
there's a lot of history there, and even more now, I suppose.
Well, excellent. That's available. It's out and about.
Yeah, heart-shaped jacuzzi. You can buy it from the Logan's Close shop online on our website.
And was there a heart-shaped jacuzzi in there?
We had to go find one for the album cover.
There's one here.
Is there? If there had been, geez, that would have made things a lot easier. We had to go to Holland and find one there and take a photo in a bathtub. That was a weird trip.
You did find.
Yeah, that's a long story in itself.
Reason for entering the country, we're looking for
We need a hot tub, a heart-shaped hot tub.
Excellent stuff. So your solo stuff.
Yeah.
Singles out now.
Simon's song is out.
That's quite psychedelic.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know. It kind of has this major minor sort of interchange thing, and it kind of has 3 different modes. It sort of starts off a bit sort of acoustic-y sounding, then it gets a bit more 60s vibe, and then it just goes full pelt, like Radiohead or something.
You're going to do the Donovan version of that later on?
I may do a sort of stripped-back version without the strobe lights and everything, yeah.
Excellent. Well, I advise people to go and have a look at the video. It is up on YouTube. And your stuff is on all the usual
Yeah, you know,
Netflix.
all the usual places, website and everything. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Best thing to do, buy a CD from your website. Is that not the case?
It's helpful. It's helpful. Every little helps, but.
What's it like when you wake up in the morning and somebody's bought something?
Oh, it gives me a
That's
warm,
cool,
fuzzy
eh?
feeling inside. Actually, yeah, every time. It's great, and I really, you know, it's like in order to keep these sorts of original things going,
You have to do it.
there has to be some sort of cash flow, eh? So
Yeah.
when people are supporting like that, it really helps, you know.
Which leads me into thanking everybody for the donations last week and the new patrons to the channel. This is iMTV, broadcasting on this occasion with the help of the European House Concert Hub. And plug for house concerts. If you like this sort of atmosphere, you guys like this sort of atmosphere, yeah. It's been fun, eh? Always is. You can come, we won't be on next Monday, I'll tell you more why in a minute. Just gathered this train of thought. If you like these types of events and you think you can find 20 seats, as little as 20 seats and 20 bums to put on them, you'd be amazed. You would go, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
20
like
folk.
when it's a sort
Somewhere
of
in Edinburgh.
stripped back thing like this,
Yeah.
it's kind of nicer when you
Yeah.
can
Lewis,
see folk in their eyes, you know.
Oban.
Oh yeah, just
They've
the
already
all the
got the
aisles.
song for Oban.
Yeah, right, the open anthem, like.
So consider that, putting on a house concert, particularly for Carl, but for your favourite artists. And if you need help in organising that, I can do that as well. And the House Concert Hub is there to support that sort of endeavour. So thank you for tuning in. We've got a good audience, so I should just get out of the way and let you.
Just do a bit more of this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's the song you've got for us next?
I'm looking at a piece of paper here, and I think I'm gonna do one called "Lost and Found."
Excellent.
I'm gonna just crack on with it.
Carl Marah!
Yes. So this is one of my favourite bands is Squeeze. If you are into Squeeze, they're good. Great band. And I love the way that a lot of their tunes take something that seems really mundane and they make something really poignant out of it. It's like just great songwriting. So it's the sort of train of thought I was trying to go with this tune. It's called Lost and Found.
Like an umbrella left inside a long time ago. Cinderella's dancing shoe left in her rush to go. Mittens and gloves, a lonesome key to a long locked door. Earrings and bangles, necklaces, and so much more. Yes, I was lost a long, long time, out of sight and out of view. But it's alright now, baby, now that I'm found by you. Yes, I was lost, didn't know which direction to go. The lights turned red, my life had hit an all-time low. And there I stayed as the dust settled all around. The clock ticked on, I was waiting for my life's countdown. Yes, I was lost a long, long time, out of sight and out of view. But it's alright now, baby, now that I'm found by you. help me see the kind of life that I could lead. And I thank you for the faith that you placed in me. Yeah, you helped me feel worth more than just change in a drawer. And I promise to be the man that you're looking for. Yes, I was lost a long, long time, out of sight and out of view. But it's alright now, baby, now that I'm found by you. Yes, I was lost a long, long time, out of sight and out of view. But it's alright now, baby, now that I'm found by you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Let's try something here. I was playing this tune last night in Ullapool at a wee open session at the Arch Inn, and it was great. It was really cool. So I'm going to try and replicate that sort of energy here. This one's called Cat's Eyes. Keep your eyes on the road, keep your foot right down to the floor. Find your way out of town and towards what you're looking for. Up ahead, can't you see all the bright lights? Look how they're shining. And you're pining for all the living that you got in store. When the lights go down and the cat's eyes line the horizon, and that fat old sun starts sliding its way round the bend, all the signs are preaching to take all the A-roads homebound. But I just don't feel that I want this drive to end. Da 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 da. As you go through the gears, so the years stack high all about you, and those twists and turns, well, you take them all in your stride.
But clocking miles so long makes you feel so alone, believe me. So don't be shy if someone's hitching a ride. When the lights go down and the cat's eyes line the horizon, and that bad old sun starts sliding its way round the bend, all the signs are preaching to take all the arrows homebound. But I just don't feel that I want this drive to end. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. When you look in her eyes, all those bright lights look back shining, and you realize every road, every stretch, every path, every stair, everywhere that you roam, all led someplace straight to her heart, steering the wheel right from the very start. So hold her, squeeze her, never ever leave her. It's you and me till death do us part. Oh, darling, 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 darling. Oh, don't you know that I promised to you, when the lights go down and the cat's eyes line the horizon, and that bright old sun starts to lighting its way round the bend. All the signs are preaching to take our heroes homebound, yes. But I just don't feel that I want this drive to end. When the lights go down and the cat's eyes line the horizon, oh, and that fat old sun is sliding its way round the bend, yes. All the signs are preaching to take all the arrows homebound. Oh, but I just don't feel that I want this drive to end. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Thank you. Oh wow. That's a bit of a belter, that one, like. Okay, I think I've got a couple tunes worth left here, so let's do 2 tunes. Here's a bit of a bluesy thing
it's kind of fun, and it means I can do a bit more guitar playing, which I'm a bit of a fan of. So this one is called I Don't Want to Love You No More. And I think it was originally envisioned as some kind of like barbershop quartet kind of tune, but I'm not a barber and I don't own a shop, and that's just me. So I'm gonna do the best I can with it. I don't want to love you no more.
Baby, listen here. Pack up your things and get out of here. I don't like you anymore. You push me to the edge, I can't take anymore. When you leave, babe, close the door, because I don't wanna love you no more. No, 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 I used to love you night and day, but you traveled on my heart and left my blue skies gray. Why did you do it? You really, really hurt me so. Oh, yes, I loved you before, but now I don't wanna love you no more. Get on the bus, baby, get out of town. Take all the little things you left lying around. Go on now, far, far away. I'm hoping that we'll never meet again someday. So baby, it's time to go. You're the meanest little thing that I ever did know. You're evil, nothing but bad, the very worst lover that I ever did have. When you leave, baby, close the door, because I don't wanna love you no more. No, 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 no. Yes. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yes. Ooh. Get on the bus, babe, get out of town. Take all the little things you left lying around. Go on now, far, far away. I'm hoping that we'll never meet again someday. So baby, it's time to go. You're the meanest little thing that I ever did know. You're evil, nothing but bad, the very worst lover that I ever did have. When you leave, baby, close the door, because I don't wanna love you no more. All right.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna do this one now. It's been a pleasure being on the TV. First time ever, actually. Big camera there. So thanks for having me, Rob, and everybody. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you on the road soon, and see you virtually again, maybe sooner than that. Here's my latest single. It's called Siren Song. And thanks for everybody in the room, of course, for being here in person. It makes it nice and hot and sweaty, which is my favorite. Okay. This is a Siren Song.
tall dreary night in December when I chanced upon your door. I asked if the road was long. You looked up to me and behind a smile so wry you sung the song, the one I had waited for. And the words they sunk so deep inside, and the melody kept me warm. And everything else in the world just slipped away, and color replaced the gray. I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want, but I want you to know I don't know what I'd do without your song. Say you'll spend your days with me, please don't ever leave. Your siren song will haunt me evermore. Oh, 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 oh. Your voice has a timbre so sweet, so glisteningly clear. It's music to my ears. And hard as I try, I just can't deny the sounds that I hear. I feel myself disappear, and the words they stole my mind away, and the melody kept me long. And everything else in the world just slipped away, and all I could do was say, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want, but I want you to know I don't know what I'd do without your song. Say you'll spend your days with me, please don't ever leave. Your siren song will haunt me evermore. Oh. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Bravo! Bravo! We're going to come back for an encore in just a bit. That's for everybody in the room. What actually happens is we cut the show at about an hour. The encore will be edited and... is that broken now, do you think? No.
Who's your peg?
The show will be edited and mixed down, and in about a week's time the encore will, and thanks for doing this, will go up on the Patreon channel. And if you want to do that and follow everything that's going on here, there will be Sorrow Nations encore going up tomorrow, because I've got that ready to go, and it will go up tomorrow. And basically it's £2 to join that and to get in on all the stuff that's happening here and to actually really support what's going on. So thanks for that. Thanks for everybody's support here as well. There is an artist artist support mechanism over there. It's called My Hat. If anybody, and this as well, if anybody could put something in, because it's quite a journey off the road, isn't it?
Oh, that A9 is a long one, like yeah.
So yeah, it all comes down to inviting the right people and enjoying the music. And please do support your local venue, wherever it is. Get out there and see some gigs, and we'll keep the live music going as long as we possibly can, forever. This is what we do. Thank you again for joining us, and yeah, that's an hour. We did it in an hour. Thank you very much, guys. That's us playing out with the theme music.